Tinubu should watch out because they are planning to hold Naira against his re-election. You don't know who talk am, abi? You know, abi? You know. You know the person that said this thing, abi? This that Primate. Primate Ayodele. Hey, she not gonna show you this one too. They are planning to hold the Naira. Okay now. Primate Ayodele, the leader of Naira Evangelical Spiritual Church, has issued a stark warning about Nigeria's economic outlook, predicting a severe cash scarcity that could destabilize President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration if urgent measures are not taken by the Central Bank of Nigeria. I don't understand these people. Speaking during the prophetic session, which prophetic session? With his congregation. It's always with his congregation. Talking to them about Tinubu all the time. Those his members say that they try. You come to church every day and all you hear is politics. Tinubu should be careful. Tinubu should be careful every day. Ayodele declared that beginning from February through March next year, Nigerians may face a new wave of cash shortages. When you come and say you want to prophesy, and then you are saying Nigerians may, that's wrong on all levels. Like, what are you doing? What are you prophesying? That you are not using may? No, you will say Nigeria will face. You are certain. You cannot be indecisive when you are prophesying. God is not an author of confusion. And if it is God that really showed you that, this man, they should watch the mind. They do sporty bets. This prophet, in prediction game, is top notch. You are saying Nigeria may face a new wave of cash shortages. You are not sure. If you are using May, you are predicting. You are not prophesying. Potentially worse than the controversial Naira redesign crisis of 2023. From February and March next year, we'll be buying more money. We'll be buying more money because there will be hoarding of cash, the cleric said. According to him, the looming crisis could lead to a situation where physical Naira notes become scarce commodities, forcing Nigerians to purchase cash at premium. We should go cashless now. Abi? Is it not all because you people want to use cash to be bribing people to vote for you people? That's why you are saying that there will be cash. We will go cashless. Everybody should be collecting transfer. Abi Kojibelo. They are holding cash. I beg you. He says Naira will be off. They'll be buying it. So central bank should work quickly on this. This is an information. Of course, we know it's an information. If you like, do it. If you like, don't do it. Ayodele word. Baba, go and sit down. It's an information. Who ask you? The prophet says that the issue, if left unaddressed, would have serious political consequences for the current administration. He noted that cash scarcity coupled with economic hardship could provide a potent tool for the opposition to discredit Tinubu's government. This would give Tinubu government a wrong signal that they would use to defeat him. This man. They will hold money, and that will mess up Tinubu's government, he stated. Ayodele's prophecy echoes the bitter memories of the cash shortage that rocked the country during the twilight of President Muhammadu Buhari's administration, where citizens struggled with access to redesigned Naira notes. Amid inflation and rising cost of living, that period sparked public outrage, widespread protests, and disruptions to small scale businesses. This time, Ayodele is urging proactive measures to avert the recurrence. He specifically called on the central bank to step up its regulatory oversight and implement effective monetary policy that will stabilize cash flow in the economy. Central bank should work quickly on this, he said emphatically, suggesting that inaction could leave the government vulnerable. While raising the alarm, Ayodele also called for prayers for President Tinubu. We should pray for him now, acknowledging the weight of the challenges facing his administration. And the man we need prayers for him. We need prayers for him, he added, appealing to Nigerians not only to hold leaders accountable, but also to intercede spiritually on their behalf. Of course, people do that. Nobody will tell us. Reactions to Ayodele's latest prophecy have been swift. Supporters describe his words as a timely warning that should not be ignored, Rural critics argue that his predictions are alarmist, very alarmist, very, very alarmist. Nonetheless, given his history of accurate political and economic forecast, which accurate? Na in tete na im win abeg. His remarks have drawn attention from analysts and policymakers as Nigeria continues to grapple with inflation, currency depreciation and rising unemployment. Ayodele's prophecy highlights the delicate balance the Tinubu government must maintain to preserve public trust. Whether the central bank hits its call remains uncertain, but many believe implementing such warnings could set the stage for fresh economic and political turmoil in 2026. May na dey play. Abeg. Uche Chibeze says this guy is just saying off. Seth John says, see who the talk. During COVID-19, where were you? Oh, ask me. Ask me. Chikezie says, who will hold Naira against Tinubu, his brother from Yoruba land, who he appointed as CBN governor? Who? By the way, if the opposition plans to use it against him, that is their own strategy. Must you come and start talking about it? You only tell Tinubu your brother what his opposition will do to him, but you never tell us what Tinubu your brother will do to opposition. What tribalistic prophecy is this? Even in things of God, Yoruba must tribalize it. Bele. Akisude says, where is this man always talking? I don't know too. I don't know. He never preaches in his church. He's always talking about Tinubu. It is well. John Ikoche says, it's only political prophecies that this man can see. Yes, so now only politics in the sea. It is make Kukuma live in church, go they stay for Aso Rock. They prophesy for them. He should become their personal pastor. Mohammed says, this man, stop saying fallacies. Please, who has the authority to do that other than the government? Please, must you talk about politics always? Person don't tire. Every time, politics. Mickey Mouse says, heard what? When Buhari was waking up, producing and printing Naira like paper without approval, talking less of the master of corruption. John says, Primate has destroyed southern Nigeria politics against other zones. Therefore, if former President Goodluck is not considered to contest for 2027 presidency, any candidates from the north like Alhaji Kakwanso or Alhaji Atiku Abubakar will have full backing support from South. Okay? Anekwe John says, prophet of doom, big mouth prophets, political prophets. Kisley says, you are fighting for Tinubu to remain in the seat as his governor is doing well. Abi now. It is well. And listen, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.